नमस्कार मित्रांनो, आज परत तुमच्या समोर एक नवीन प्रकरण इयत्ता 8वीचं शिरोलंब आणि मध्यगा त्रिकोणाचे शिरोलंब आणि मध्यगा म्हणजेच altitudes and medians of a triangle. This is a new chapter for us. The chapter is new, but the basic concept, that is a triangle, is old for us. We know that each and every triangle has 3 vertices, 3 sides, 1, 2, 3, and these are the 3 angles. We know this, but in this chapter we are going to study the new topic, that is the altitudes and medians. First of all, friends, we are going to study the altitudes. आतापर्यंत आपण शिकलोय की त्रिकोण कुठलाही घेतला तरी त्या त्रिकोणाला 3 शिरोलंब, त्याचबरोबर 3 बाजू आणि 3 कोण असतात. या प्रकरणामध्ये मात्र आपण नवीन गोष्ट शिकणार आहोत, ते आहे शिरोलंब आणि मध्यगा, altitudes and medians. First of all, we are going to study the altitude of a triangle. Altitude of triangle. Altitude means a perpendicular drawn from vertex to the opposite side of the triangle is known as the altitude. A perpendicular segment drawn from the vertex to the opposite side is known as altitude. For this, we consider this triangle. Suppose this is a triangle. Consider, suppose it is triangle PQR. We are going to consider this triangle is a triangle PQR. So how we can draw the altitude? So this is the set square. By arranging this set square like this, we have to arrange this side which is coincide with the opposite side of which we draw the altitude, and this vertical side is matched with this vertex. In this way, we have to draw the altitude. Suppose this is altitude PS. PS is a altitude. In this way, we draw all 3 altitudes of any triangle. We draw all the altitudes of any triangle. Then, तर अशा प्रकारे हा जो काही शिरोलंब आहे, शिरोलंब म्हणजे काय, तर त्रिकोणाच्या कोणत्याही शिरोबिंदूतून हा P हा शिरोबिंदू घेतला, त्याच्या अपोजिटची बाजू आहे QR, शिरोबिंदूतून त्याच्या समोरील बाजूवर काढलेला लंब म्हणजे शिरोलंब. या ठिकाणी PS हा बाजू QR वर काढलेला शिरोलंब आहे. सेगमेंट PS is altitude to the side QR. In this way, each and every triangle has three altitudes. Okay, then the altitudes of a triangle, when we draw all the altitudes of the triangle, those passes through the same point. Suppose we have to draw the altitude to the side PR. To the side PR. Suppose this is QT. To the side, we draw the altitude to the side PQ. Then we match our set square like this. This edge match with the vertex, and this lower side get coincide with the side PQ. Suppose this is another altitude UR. In this way, when we see this, all these three altitudes, which are the altitudes? PS, QT and RU are the altitudes. They passes through the same point. All these sides, means segments, passes through the same point. Then that point is known as point of concurrence, and the point of concurrence of the altitudes is known as the orthocenter, which is denoted by O. This is the orthocenter. This is orthocenter. Okay. What is orthocenter? Orthocenter is a point through which all the altitudes get passed. Means the point of concurrence of altitudes is known as the orthocenter. The orthocenters of the different triangles are at the different places. First of all, when we consider any right angle, when we draw any right angle, suppose we take this XYZ is a right angle. This triangle XYZ, it is a right angled triangle. Then where does the orthocenter of right angle triangle is? For that we have to draw the perpendicular from the right angle to the hypotenuse. Okay, this is suppose YK. YK is a altitude. Then the altitude of this from the X to the YZ, obviously XY is nothing but the altitude, and similarly this YZ is also altitude from Z to XY. Means what? The orthocenter of right angled triangle, orthocenter of right angled triangle is at the vertex of right angle. Means this vertex is nothing but the orthocenter of right angle triangle. Now we take the another two types, that is acute angle triangle. We take the acute angled triangle. Suppose this is our acute angle triangle. These are the types of triangle on the basis of the angles. ऑर्थोसेंटर म्हणजेच जो काही लंब संपात आहे, हा लंब संपात म्हणजे काय की शिरोलंबाच्या संपात बिंदूला शिरोलंबाच्या संपात बिंदूला लंब संपात असे म्हणतात आणि तो O ने दाखवतात. काटकोन त्रिकोणामध्ये आपण बघितलं की जो काही संपात बिंदू आहे याला आपण लंब संपात म्हणतो. हा कुठे आहे? काटकोन असणाऱ्या शिरोबिंदूवरती. आणि आता आपण पाहतोय लघुकोन त्रिकोण, acute angle triangle. In acute angle triangle we have to draw the altitude. We have to draw altitude. Suppose this is triangle ABC, which is a acute angle triangle. What do we mean by acute angle triangle? We know that if all the angles of a triangle are less than 90, then the triangle is known as acute angle triangle. AM is altitude from A to side BC. Similarly, we draw the altitude from point B to side AC. Okay. Suppose BK is the altitude from B to the side AC, and the last one altitude that is from point C to the side AB. Vertex C to the side AB, and suppose CL is altitude. When we observe this, all these altitudes are passes through the same point. This point is known as, these are the concurrent, and that point we called it as O, that is orthocenter. From this it is clear that the orthocenter of acute angle triangle is in the interior of the triangle. Is in the interior of the triangle. Now we take the last one type, that is obtuse angled triangle. Obtuse angled triangle, a triangle whose one angle is greater than 90, then that triangle is known as obtuse angled triangle. विशाल कोन त्रिकोण. समजा हा विशाल कोन त्रिकोण घेतला मी L M N. We have to draw the perpendicular, means altitude from point M. This is the altitude from point M. When we extend this, when we try to draw the altitude from L, then that goes to the exterior. So for that we extend this side MN, and we try for drawing the altitude. This is the altitude, but it is must to extend them. We also extend this one, and similarly we extend this side ML also, because the altitude goes to the exterior. Hence we draw this altitude from N to the side LM. When we see this is also passes through. When we see that when we see this, the point of concurrence means the orthocenter is at this. Hence, the orthocenter of the obtuse angle triangle is at the in the exterior of triangle. विशाल कोण त्रिकोणाचा जो काही लंब संपात आहे, हा लंब संपात त्रिकोणाच्या बाह्य भागात असतो. यावरून आपण त्रिकोणाचे जे काही लंब संपात आहे यांचं स्थान कुठे असतं हे निश्चित केलं. जर त्रिकोण काटकोन त्रिकोण असेल तर त्याचा लंब संपात हा काटकोणाच्या शिरोबिंदूवर असतो. त्रिकोण हा लघुकोन त्रिकोण असेल तर त्याचा लंब संपात हा त्रिकोणाच्या अंतर्भागात असतो. आणि जर विशाल कोन त्रिकोण असेल तर त्याचा लंब संपात हा त्रिकोणाच्या बाह्य भागात असतो. अशा पद्धतीने आपण लंब संपात जे आहे त्यांचं स्थान निश्चित केलेलं आहे. लंब संपात कसे काढतो हे आपण इथं बघितलं की ज्या शिरोबिंदूतून आपल्याला लंब संपात काढायचा आहे त्याच्याशी जी काही व्हर्टिकल साईड आहे ती त्याच्यासोबत कोइन्साइड करायची आणि दुसरी बाजू ही अपोजिट साईडला. अशा पद्धतीने हे आहेत अल्टिट्यूड्स अँड द पोझिशन ऑफ orthocenter in the triangles according to the type of triangles. Okay, now the next point, that is median of a triangle. So what is median? Median means a segment joining the vertex and midpoint of the opposite side of a triangle is known as the median. Suppose we consider this is a triangle PQR. Suppose this is triangle PQR. Okay, and M is a midpoint of side RQ. Midpoint means a point which divides that side into two equal parts. When we join this, the midpoint and the vertex and midpoint of opposite side, here segment PM is a median. In this way, each triangle has three medians. Each triangle has three medians. And all these three medians, suppose this is N is the midpoint of this. When we join this Rn, this is median. Another one median is like this. Suppose this is O is the midpoint of this RP. In this way, all these three medians of a triangle are concurrent and their point of concurrence is known as G. Centroid. मध्यगा संपात. त्रिकोणाचा शिरोबिंदू आणि समोरील बाजूचा मध्यबिंदू, त्रिकोणाचा शिरोबिंदू आणि त्याच्या समोरच्या बाजूचा मध्यबिंदू यांना जोडणाऱ्या रेषाखंडाला मध्यगा असे म्हणतात. कुठल्याही त्रिकोणाला एकूण 3 मध्यगा असतात. त्या तिन्ही मध्यगा एकसंपाती असतात, म्हणजे त्या एकाच बिंदूमध्ये छेदतात. त्या बिंदूला म्हणतो आपण मध्यगा संपात आणि तो दाखवतो आपण G ने. जसा आपण लंब संपात O ने दाखवला तसा मध्यगा संपात हा दाखवतो आपण G ने. कुठल्याही त्रिकोणाचा, कुठल्याही प्रकारचा त्रिकोण असेल तर त्याचा जो काही मध्यगा संपात आहे हा त्रिकोणाच्या अंतर्भागातच असतो. the centroid of a triangle. The point G is known as centroid. What is centroid? A point of concurrence of the medians. Point of concurrence of medians is known as centroid. And the centroid of any triangle lies in the interior of triangle. And the most important property is that the centroid divides each and every median in the ratio 2:1. In the ratio 2:1. This is most important property related to this centroid. ओके, जो काही मध्यगा संपात आहे हा मध्यगांना 2:1 प्रमाणात विभागतो. म्हणजेच या ठिकाणी आपण ही जी काही मध्यगा आहे PM याचे दोन भाग झाले, PG आणि GM. तर PG आणि GM, PG आणि GM यांचं जे काही गुणोत्तर आहे हे गुणोत्तर असतं 2:1, 2:1, 2:1. These are the properties and the properties related to the medians of a triangle. Then question is that how we can draw the median. Here we had taken median, but the midpoints of each and every side are taken generally logically, but actual how we can draw. So for that we are going to take any triangle. Suppose this is our triangle ABC. This is our triangle, just that is a glass, so it is very smooth, hence scale and the pointers also slip from that smooth surface. Okay, so we consider this triangle A, B and C. So question is that how we can decide, how we can draw the median. Before that it is must to decide the midpoint. So for taking the midpoint we do some construction. Here at first we want to draw the midpoint of BC. So we keep our sharp point at point B and take just a distance slightly greater than half of BC. Okay, so we mark like this, and by taking the same from C, it is so smooth, it slips, this A point slips from this surface, so it is just troubling. Now in this way, by taking the larger distance than the half of this BC, from B we have taken 2 arcs. By taking the same distance from C, the another 2 arcs, and we draw a line which passes through these 2 intersection of the arcs. Here this point is a midpoint of side BC. We have to consider this is point M. Suppose again this M divide this BC into 2 equal parts. So M is a midpoint only, not median here. This is not a median. This is perpendicular bisector, due to which we decide the midpoint. When we join M and A, M and A, this segment AM is median. segment AM is median. Similarly, we have to do the same process for AC and AB also. We take just slightly greater distance than the half of this AC. Now this is so difficult to draw the arcs perfectly, but I am trying just to draw a correct diagram. Okay, in this way this decides the midpoint of side AC. Okay, because this is a perpendicular bisector of side. Suppose this is MN. Okay, this is N, which divides this AC into two equal parts. Now which is the median? When we join N to the B, midpoint to the vertex. Okay, this BN is the median. Similarly, we have to take the same distance greater than half of this side and we draw the arc. Okay, now from A okay, now draw, this is the perpendicular. Means here this decides the midpoint. This is suppose L. When we join L with C, then we get the median. Okay, in this way all these medians are here. Okay, these are the medians, and these medians intersect each other at this, means that is point of concurrence, and that is G is known as the centroid. Okay, this construction is so confusing, but when we take the examples from practice set, this get again became clear. So at this we are studied this is construction of medians. ज्या काही मीडियन मध्यगा आहे त्या मध्यगांची रचना कशी करायची यासाठी आपण काय करतो, तर समजा आपल्याला BC या बाजूची मध्यगा काढायची आहे, म्हणून अगोदर आपण BC या बाजूचा काय करतो मध्यबिंदू, त्याच्यासाठी BC चा लंबदुभाजक काढला. काय केलं, कंपास मध्ये या BC चं जे काही अर्ध्यापेक्षा जास्त अंतर घेतलं, B पासून दोन्ही साइडला कंस काढले, तेच अंतर ठेवलं, पॉइंट C वरती ठेवला, दोन चाप मारले आणि ते चाप जोडले, त्यातून आपल्याला बिंदू M निश्चित झाला. आणि ज्या वेळेस आपण A पासून M जोडला, AM ही झाली पहिली मध्यगा. तशीच कृती आपण काय केली, बाजू AC चा मध्यबिंदू काढण्यासाठी केली. एसीच्या जेवढी लांबी आहे त्याच्या अर्ध्यापेक्षा जास्त अंतर कंपासमध्ये घेतलं. सी पासून 2 चाप मारले, हा एक आणि हा एक. तेच अंतर ठेवून ए पासून 2 चाप मारले. हे चाप ज्या ठिकाणी छेदले ते बिंदू जोडले. त्याच्यातून आपल्याला मिळाला एसीचा मध्यबिंदू, तो आहे एन. ओके. आणि एन आणि बी ज्यावेळेस जोडला तर एन बी ही आपल्याला एसी या बाजूची मध्यरेखा मिळाली. तशीच कृती आपण ए बी साठी केली. अशा पद्धतीने आपण शिरोलंब आणि मध्यगा याविषयी माहिती बघितलेली आहे. म्हणजे we had studied the altitudes and medians of a triangle, orthocenter, centroid, and the ratio in which the centroid divides the medians. The medians get divided due to centroid in the ratio 2:1. जो काही मध्यगा संपात आहे हा मध्यगांना 2:1 प्रमाणात विभागतो. ओके.